Remarkable Mrs Cox by Euan Rose. Emily Cox in conversation with her late husband Lenny during the coronavirus lockdown. Part 7. Bullring Memories and Camping in Evesham.
Get your leeks here, girls. Lovely leeks. Take a butcher's at me taters too. Fresh up from Evesham they am. Apples a pound a pair. That was the first words I heard you speak, Lenny. That day in the Bullring market all them years ago. You looked like Rudolph Valentino to me, the Prince of the Bullring. Do you fancy an apple, you said? They do look nice, I replies, all tongue-tied. Have this one on me. It's a Cox like me. I'm a Cox. Lenny Cox. Oh, Lenny, I was a charmer and no mistake. There was me, barely 16. Never had a boyfriend. Always a bit of a tomboy till I met you. Then we was married not 7 months later. They say young love don't last, but ours did. Through thick and thin, good and bad. And I still love you as much as I did the day we tied the knot in St. Martin's. You remember them young market wags made us an arch of honour with their little wooden 2-wheelbarrows? Best roses from the gypsy girls who spit on 'em so they shone. Even a bottle of champagne purloined from somewhere by your brother Erner. The kids followed him like he was the Pied Piper. The birds do the singing and the bees make the honey. The mugs do the punting and the bookie takes the money. Oh, happiest day of my life. Do you, Emily, take Leonard to be your lawful wedded husband? To have and to hold, to love and honour and obey as long as you both shall live? Never been more certain of anything in my life. Though the obeying bit went a bit astray, for all the best reasons, of course, and I never heard you complain. Weddings, eh? Should be joyous. And where are we with them today? So many weddings have had to be postponed or cancelled altogether. Another sad consequence of the pot, Lenny. Can't even have a proper funeral at the moment, neither. No more than a couple of people allowed to be there, and no hugs. Life has changed in a matter of weeks. Do you know what Elvis the postie told me today when he brung me a parcel of biscuits from Stephanie? Pikeys had set up camp on Evesham High Street. Caravans, osses, campfires, the lot, right in the middle of the road. Well, I think that's not such a bad thing, I says. And they sound like the proper pikeys, genuine travellers adding a bit of colour. We used to have gentlemen of the road too, solitary chaps, lived under the stars and passed by maybe once a year, knocked on your door and sold you a bit of firewood or a few clothes pegs. Then there was the gypsy lasses as come as a gaggle to the market. They sold you a bunch of lucky heather or told your fortune. They'm long gone, Lenny. No gentlemen or ladies now. Last time I was up in the town there was a load of beggars everywhere. Not nice ones. Druggies. Even their dogs were drugged. Well, I hope they've got cleaned up and rejuvenated, because they won't be getting their drugs while all this is going on. Will they, Lenny? No, they won't. The bring out your dead toll I'm going down, day on day. The big hospitals they built have barely got anyone in 'em, and that's got to be a good thing. Mind you, we've got the worst figures in Europe apparently when it comes to counting up the folk died of the pop. That depends, of course, on how they count the figures. Never trust a foreigner, I said back when decimalisation come in, and I says it now. Having said that, I've never met someone from another land I didn't like, neither. You don't have to trust 'em to like 'em, if you know what I mean. Oh, that Captain Tom got promoted to Colonel on his birthday, and they even give him a fly past to Spitfires. Oh, that was a joyous sound, the Spitfire engines in the war. Last night was the Thursday night clap and knees up to cheer on our frontliners, and I'm proud that everyone in our block now turns out. We bang our pots and pans and cheer and wave to one another. Grand's Army, I calls it. Speaking of which, good news on the flow front. Her niece is off that ventribilator thing and is breathing on her own. He'll be back home soon, I reckon. And Flo says to me last night in the end of the clap, Emily, I was thinking of organising a socially distanced bingo session in the back garden for all us ladies. What do you think? Well, what I thought was, I can't think of anything I'd rather do less. You annoying chugger. But I actually said, oh, Flo, what a lovely idea. Night, Lenny. Love you, mate.
The Remarkable Mrs Cox is a Euan Rose Reviews production, starring Pat Dixon-Dale as Emily Cox, music by Adrian Kimberlin, and produced by Phil Brown.